What's good? It's the Big Capone BCE and we back with another episode of the Black Currency Exchange Show. Hey man, the season been rocking. It's been going crazy. I appreciate all the support, all the new subscribers. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. This shit is gonna be just legendary as hell one day. So I had to like get people, get some folks to go tap back into her ear and be like, look, we need to get this done. The streets need this. The city need this. Everybody that know her know this is probably one of the most like genuine, most raw, unfiltered. Like she is somebody that you just have to know. You know what I'm saying? To
know me personally.
You feel me? But we're gonna let her introduce herself, and then from there, y'all already know we're finna get into that talk. So who you is, my girl?
I'm Miesha.
Yeah.
The one and only. No, I'm Miesha. Those who know me know me. Those who love me love me. Those who don't like me, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I am the big boss, the big owner of Poor Decisions.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of getting my non-profit organization started, Women in Sports. We finna take the sports community to a whole different level on the coast. Real authentic, real genuine, real emotion, real movement. Look, I'm here. I'm excited to be here. I gave DT to not to run around, but I be so busy. Y'all keep me so booked. I'm so grateful for y'all, but I'm here and I'm ready. Before I even go into this interview, I gotta give a couple shout outs. Shout out to Troy made sure he hopped back in that inbox to make sure that I got on here. So shout out to my bro, Coast Life. Another shout out, you know what I'm saying, to my business, Poor Decisions. I appreciate y'all for locking in, booking with me. Y'all keep me busy. I don't think nobody doing what I'm doing at 29 with that company the way I'm doing. So I'm grateful for that. Shout out to God. Long live my brother. I love you, Raheem, from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't start this interview without letting the world know how much I love you, how much I miss you. To the rest of my Cowboy family, to my siblings.
Hey, long live the Cowboy.
And to them Georgia Bulldogs. 3-peat season. Let's go, DT.
Look. Look, I know we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't getting on here.
You gonna have a lot of folks barking at you. You know what I'm saying?
I like the bark. All bark. No, ain't no biting. We good.
I know you a Bulldog. I'm a Buckeye fan. We're gonna get into that later on. You know, we're gonna get to that later on. But first of all, you know what I'm saying, I have to like ask and make sure on all my black people, like mental health wise, how are you, like mental health, like is everything good? How's, just besides the business, like personally, how are you?
Personally, I'm good. For the first time in a long time, you know, I'm really mentally good. And you know, and I'm glad you asked me that, because I preach and I touch on mental health a lot, especially within our community, especially with our black men. So it's very important to me, but I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm in the lane that only God created for me. So I wake up every morning and I'm happy, and that's the only thing I can ask for, really. You know, I done been through some stuff and I done took some losses, but it's all about how you react to it. Life gonna deal you cards. How you play that hand is solely up to you. So I'm grateful that I'm able to properly, you know, play the hand that I was dealt and find a way to maneuver through adversity. But it's me versus me. And then God on my side. So I'm good. You know, nobody control my emotions but me nowadays. So everything's good.
So having, like, you know what I'm saying, that feel good, knowing, you know, you're in a better place in life and stuff like that. What do you do in your time of, like, when it's just you get to settle down, you ain't worried about the little one, you ain't worried about poor decisions. When it's just you, like, what do you do whenever you just kick back and, you know what I'm saying, it's just Miesha?
I read. I read a lot.
You better say that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody on here been saying they read, man.
I read. You know what I'm saying? I read. I love to self-educate myself. That's why I argue with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm self-educated. You know, I don't, you know, listen to others. I can learn from others, but when it comes down to me personally, I sit back and I turn on some music and I read, and I've gotten in tune with a lot of stuff, you know, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, with my own spiritual thoughts. So I read a lot, you know, and I love it. You know, I go in there, pop me a bottle of wine, cut me some music on, I pop a book open, and I'm at peace, you know what I'm saying? So that's me. And then anything sports related. That's my comfort. I sit there and rewatch football games or interviews, or I don't know. That's what makes me happy.
We gotta go and get into it right now.
That's what makes me happy.
I know that's what people know you for. You gonna give everybody some hell when it comes to them sports.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give them hell. You know, I'm a different type of female. You know, my Saturdays ain't spent in nail salons trying to get a wig on. Like, I'm in front of a TV. I'm on ESPN. I want to watch. I'm on Twitter. I'm sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm sports casting. You know, that's what I went to school for. Shout out to Full Sail University and Dan Patrick's program. That's where I got my sports casting degree from. So, you know, hey, I can go toe to toe with any man. Toe to toe with anybody on ESPN right now, you know,
so
that's me.
Before we get into the detail, I want to know right now, just so people can, get a vibe.
Right.
If you had the opportunity to sit down with Skip Bayless face to face,
right,
do you think it'll be a Shannon Sharp situation, or do you feel like you'll be?
It's gonna be a Miesha situation. Skip, it's gonna be a Miesha situation. He ain't gonna no. I don't.
I'm saying that.
Right.
He was already throwing shots at Shannon. You know what I'm saying? And Shannon wasn't going for it. You being a woman, when men will take women like. I can kind of push her around just a little bit, because that's what they want to see on camera. Man being masculine.
Oh, yeah.
Woman, you know what I'm saying, playing her role type stuff. And who are you to tell me you know more about sports than me? I'm a man.
And man, they get me on Skip shows. Skip throw a shot at me, I'm throwing them back. I'm coming with straight facts. So, one day, I'll be blessed in that situation to sit down with some of those great men and women of the industry, and I'm going to show them, you know what I'm saying? I'm toe for toe. I got facts. I talk a lot of shit, but I got facts, and I'm coming with facts, and, I ain't going to be biased. You just going to have to give it to me. But I'm going to give it back, though.
Now, see, I know that you real about that, because this is very, very hard to get recognized, you know what I'm saying, by the Georgia, you know what I'm saying, athletic commission type shit. Like, they really, certified you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You really Georgia certified.
Look.
I don't think people, look, y'all know her for, you know what I'm saying, these drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, my girl is she's certified with the Georgia Bulldogs. The actual football team,
That got me on the Mount Rushmore of Georgia fans, man. I'm on the Mount Rushmore. When you line up Georgia fans, it's me, tattooed on my arm, you know what I'm saying?
When did it start? Don't give us the rundown. They need to know why you so you about the Georgia book. When did this start?
Look, it happened for me. Mark Rick was the head coach at the time, and honestly, it wasn't nobody that pinpointed me to this team. I'm from Mississippi, so everybody down here, they LSU and they Alabama. They not even Ole Miss, Mississippi State. They ain't even rocking with the home team while they be on my case. But I literally cut on the Georgia game one day, and DJ Shockley was the quarterback. And then at the time, that was the first school I had seen, major school with a black quarterback. That's really what drew me in. And so I just got so, hands-on, and I watched, and I've watched, and I went through these seasons with these guys. What a lot of people don't know, I donate to the team. I donate to the funding of the meals for the football players. You know what I'm saying? I don't donate to no scholarships and nothing like that. I'm not gonna get on here and say I'm dropping millions, but I have donated for the last 8 years to the meal program for the football players. Just help keep them fed. And I'm really in tune. What a lot of people don't know, and I'm gonna drop it here on your show. I'm in my second semester at the University of Georgia for their graduate certification for organizational coaching. So,
congratulations.
I went to Full Sail and I did the sportscasting thing. And at first, what people don't know, I was at USM. I was a criminal justice major, political science minor. And at that time, I was going to school because how much money I could make. And and I remember talking to somebody and they were just like, you don't go to school or college for money, you go to school for what you love. That way when you get a job, it never feel like work. And so I got up to my junior year at USM and I left school. And so from there, I went and did the bartending stuff and I got into the service industry and I took off with that. you know, but I just woke up one day and I'm just like, I gotta double back and I gotta pick a school where I can go and shine. So Full Sail, that program was amazing to me. I went through that program. I met some great people. You know, Dan Patrick himself, if you're in the sports, you know who Dan Patrick is. Gus Ramsey. I did a lot of my papers on, you know, women in sports and the road that they have paid for us. And so when I finished school, I was just like, I can't keep rooting for this school and donating to this school and don't have my name on nothing. And so, you know, I went and I applied for the graduate program, and it's been great. It's been a success. It's the best thing that I've kept to myself. This journey, that journey alone is so personal that I don't share it with nobody. I was pretty open when I was doing, you know, my first degree, and, you know, I posted everything and this and that, but this journey for me was like something I was doing for me and not for the views of others. So I've kept that personally, but I feel good. You know, I'm a student at a school that I love the most, you know.
And you're doing what you love.
I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what I love. That's why I love Poor Decisions, you know what I'm saying? It's my baby. It's my first business. Shout out to my brother Rondo. He believed in me. He dropped that money for the LLC. I did one event that somebody booked me just off strength. And then after I did that event, he was just like, go, take off here. You know what I'm saying? So I love him forever for that. It wouldn't be no Poor Decisions without his, you know what I'm saying, without his love and without his support. But I tell people all the time, like, I can make a drink. But what I can do better than make a drink is talk sports. So you just gotta get that side of me, but a lot of people don't get to experience that side of me. They know me as the liquor lady, and that's fine. They know me one way on Facebook, but when I log into Twitter, I ain't selling no drinks on Twitter. I'm arguing. I'm putting you in your place.
You done had some people like report you, like I don't know who was it?
Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
He gonna block me. I'm just, you know, I was honored though, cause you got tens of thousands of people commenting. So the fact that my one comment made you that mad to where you had to click on my profile, you had to read my bio, you had to click on the option to block me, you know, that's exposure within itself. But controversy sells. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want no yes man. Like controversy. I'm controversial as hell.
Would you say you play the devil's advocate?
Yeah, I'm devil's advocate. I'm always bad cop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to be good cop. I ain't.
You said Mayor Jackson.
Yeah, that's me.
I can see that.
I'm saying whatever I want to say.
You said
and that's my problem. But you know, I don't say whatever I want to say in a way to disrespect people or make nobody feel no type of way. But I'm gonna say.
You gonna say what it is.
What it is.
Yeah.
And like you either gonna respect it or just gone because it ain't gonna check it. So you might just respect it and just let it be what it's gonna be. So you know that's how it is.
Now if you really know my girl, you know she a Tired Girly fan.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the last man I ever let break my heart. That's the last man I ever let. He might be a reason I'm a lesbian. He might be the reason why I'm so messed up, man. Look, man, I love Ty Gurley, and to see him just out there living his life and ain't saying shit about motherfucker, like, bruh, you left me hanging, like,
man ain't doing nothing like that.
But that's why you gotta be a fan of, you know, teams and not just one person, cause you know,
a lot of people they gonna do what they do.
Like you ain't give me no ring while you was there, man. Fuck it, like I'm over it now, you know.
Quick as a motherfucker.
Yeah, shit, I was better off loving Stetson Bennett. Shit, he got me 2 back-to-back. So, but you know, I love Ty Gurley. He was a great running back. But he had arthritis in his knees. A lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? And so he had those problems even at Georgia. You know, he had a lot of knee injuries, but when he was good and healthy, like, he was unstoppable. So when he got drafted, you know, he get drafted to the Rams. You know, his first 2 seasons, they didn't really have no team around him. So he the playmaker. I think he got offensive rookie of the year. You know, you got a running back with arthritis in his knees, but he rushing 3,000 yards a season. Like, bro, you ain't got that much long. You ain't got that much long on them knees. He was an old school Chevy. He was only supposed to pop out when you needed him and put his ass back up, but they ran him in the ground like a Honda Accord.
See that, and what's been crazy is there's been a lot of flack about the running backs in the league.
He the reason. Ain't nobody paying them.
They saying that they ain't like trying to pay them no more because they have like a cap on them.
Yeah.
I think they say like 3 to 5 years or so, you got a prime for a running back, and then after that, it's about over with.
The Rams gave Ty Gurley a $66 million contract, highest paid running back, 44 million of it was guaranteed. Motherfucker was off the team the next season, so it don't matter if I'm Ty Gurley. Cause I got to pay me.
Yeah, you still got to pay.
And then he messed around and did that 1 year in Atlanta, so he got $8 million. So he got 52 million off. What 3-4 years of football? I ain't mad at nobody. I've been living 30. I ain't made that much. So shit. Hey, he did what he was supposed to do, in my opinion. But you know, all love to Ty Gurley. When this interview dropped, I'm definitely gonna get on Twitter and tag him in it.
Yeah, cause by the time this show drops, the football season gonna start.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting on. I'm definitely dropping it on Twitter. I'm definitely tagging
the Chiefs
Ty
are going back to the Super Bowl.
Well, it's gonna be a rematch, Chiefs Eagles.
Think so?
Oh yeah. But you know what? The Jets scary, man. If Aaron Rodgers go out there and just be Aaron Rodgers in his prime, like the Jets.
They have a decent secondary. I'm not mad at it. Like if they because where they at and what they coaching, if the Lions can goddamn shake back, the Jets can goddamn do something.
Lions going back to Lions. They going back to old school Lions. Jared Goff ain't finna do a fucking thing back there. Scary, but you know, not
too much of my boy. Nah, he used to be with your boy.
Yeah, he used to be with my boy. Man, that was the worst Super Bowl we ever seen in the fucking history of watching Super Bowl. Shit was crazy. Shit was wet. Don't never do that no more.
Oh, shit.
But you know, it is what it is.
They made it and goddamn ain't do shit with. But that's a different story. But I do want to, you know what I'm saying, tap a little bit more into you as a mom. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, they see you on Facebook and you put your text message out there with DJ. Why I step into, you know what I'm saying, you as a mom, like a lot of people, you know, see you just how unfiltered you are as a person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? with sports, with, you know what I'm saying, just everyday life. Right. You a young boy, a fan now?
Yeah, it took, first of all, it took me, and I like to tell people that so they don't think I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I hated Young Boy his whole career. I couldn't stand him. But, you know, I started seeing really, and was really starting to relate to, like, how people do him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he great at what he do, but he ain't no ass kisser. Yeah. And that's how I am. Like, I'm great at what I do, and I love and respect people, but I don't need you for no motion. And so that's how he handle people. You know what I'm saying? And I like that because I can sell and make it, you know what I'm saying, whether you fuck with me or not. But that last album, that Riches, it just... But I do feel some type of way because I feel like straight when that, you know, going back to the King Von situation, like, them niggas did pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all chose a side and some shit that ain't had nothing to do with you for a nigga that still got his own personal beef back home. So now he done triggered some beef from Chicago to Atlanta. Yeah, because look, baby, you was on songs with Quando Rondo. Like, shit. That I remember shit slapped. Like, you was on songs with him. Like, I just feel like, I just feel like them niggas should have minded their business, and that's why I feel some type of way about Drake. Cause why the fuck you? First of all, what the fuck you gonna call me on FaceTime for? Tell me, yo, I like what you doing, but you know, Dirk's my friend, so we like that's sassy as fuck. And Drake pissed me off with that shit. I fuck with Young Boy. It's really him versus everybody, but he don't need nobody. Like he's straight, he different. And I don't even like Libras. He probably the only Libra that I like. I fucking hate Libras, so he probably the only one I tolerate.
I asked you that because how you are just like unfiltered. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you don't give a fuck like Young Boy. And how you and DJ B, my boy, you know what I'm saying, he seemed like he bought Young Boy too. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He gonna live his life and talk his shit too. So what is it like being a mom, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, a grown man basically?
Look, I have the best kid in the world.
Man, I believe it. My
son is freaking awesome, you know, and I know a lot of people, you know, see the funny stuff that he do or whatever, but he is the sweetest kid in the world. You know, like I'll be at work, he'll text me like, Mom, how's work going? Call me if you need me, I love you. You know, I got a real considerate son. Like, he love his mama to death, but I'm raising him to be outspoken and to be transparent. And don't let nobody silence you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay as a boy, as a man, to be vulnerable. It's okay to cry. It's okay to say your feelings are hurt. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to be tough. You ain't gotta run the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can be anything in the world.
That's it right there.
You know, I don't want people to think you gotta be, as a black man, you gotta be an athlete to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I would rather my son be a doctor any day than a football player or a basketball player. So I don't push no ball into my son's hand.
Right.
You know, whatever he tell me he want to do, I don't care what it is, I'm gonna back him. But my baby love music, you know what I'm saying? So I already know, you know, how this finna go. And I'm always support him. If he want to do music, I'll put him in the studio right now. But I always preach education. I really want an educated kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my son to be educated because he come from educated backgrounds. His mama, his daddy, you know what I'm saying? His dad's side of the family, they smart and they intelligent and they educated. My side, we smart, we intelligent, we educated. So I really want him to, you know, make sure that you learn all that you can. You know what I'm saying? Never stop learning. But, you know, I love him though. He lit. I should have brought him with me. He would have took over by any.
I know.
You know, you gotta put him on season 4.
I have to. I gotta get his own personal show.
You gotta put him on season 4.
DJ, I got you on here, my boy. Don't even worry.
Like, he would have been in here, you know, drop a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he ate. And he cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't love nobody more than he love his mama. You know what I'm saying? So it make you feel good.
Now, me myself, you know what I'm saying, being a black man, you kind of almost, you know, have to get numb to a lot of things because, you know, being the generation that we are, you know, we're being more open to like, look, I gotta be there for my child because that wasn't really there for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like having that openness with him and allowing for him, not, like you say, not pushing a ball into his hand, just letting him be who he is.
Right.
Knowing that he can like express his emotions, like, look, you can cry.
Oh,
It's okay.
Please cry.
Because like as a little boy, you know what I'm saying, me growing up, and I know a lot of my partners, my brother and all that, you know, we have to get numb to that. Hey, you little boys don't cry.
Right.
Toughen up, you know what I'm saying?
Like, don't nobody want to be around no tough ass niggas.
So coming up, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to, you know, express your emotions, or like when you get a girlfriend, or when you're around, you know, it's an emotional moment. You know, you don't want to let people see you cry and like that, or see you vulnerable, because that's what you had to get numb to. You know what I'm saying? But knowing that you have him just being who he is, allowing for him to just express himself, that's gonna eventually, you know what I'm saying, be a domino effect for people that come into contact with him. Like, you know what I'm saying, when he get older. So before we go to commercial and you know, kind of tap more into poor decisions, with everything that, like, you know, goes on with black men and with black women, you know what I'm saying, not just us, you know, with y'all, you know, how y'all get that notion black women are hard to deal with, so men are, you know, switch to another race, or and y'all have this like trauma that y'all just can't get past, so it's just hard for us to, you know, be open to y'all. So it's just something, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to like break within like the black community. So going forward, like, what is something that you want to instill, not only just into DJ, but, you know, into yourself, into other people, that, you know, it's okay to finally heal and move on, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the most important thing, like, within that, like, process, could you say is good to let people know, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense?
Well, first and foremost, I'm trying to make sure when it comes down to my son that he has a childhood that he don't need healing from. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because if I give him a good childhood, we ain't gonna have no, you know, a lot of us struggle from, you know what I'm saying, childhood trauma. So I'm really trying to give my baby a life that he ain't gotta work, he ain't gotta go to therapy for. Like, I don't want my baby to have to go to therapy because his life was fucked up when I had the ability to not make it that way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so open with him. I'm very transparent with him. You know, I am a lesbian, so I have those open conversations. You know what I'm saying? I've sat down with my son. He's 8, and I sat down and had a conversation and made sure that my lifestyle wasn't making him uncomfortable, because I don't care how much I love a person or anything. My son is 8, and my responsibility and my dedication is to him until he's at least 18. So how he feels and his emotions and in our life, it's always gonna come first to me. You know what I'm saying? So I've sat down and had that conversation. But he said it was all good because I like girls and you can like girls too, mom. You know what I'm saying? But I always, you know, talk to my son and ask him how he feels. Like, mommy being single, do you think I need a girlfriend? You know, like I had those conversations with my baby because we so in tune. It's me and him. You know what I'm saying? And we joined at the hip. So I value his opinion and I hear him even at 8. And that's a lot of stuff that our parents didn't do for us. Because they felt like at 8 years old, like your opinion don't matter. Like, no, I got feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to my son. And if I do something to hurt his feelings, I explain it. But I also apologize. I don't want to be one of those parents. You know, I hug him. I give him kisses. He can come sit in my lap till he's 17 and I rock him to sleep. That's my baby. So that's one thing we have to start doing to change the generation is let our kids be kids and give them a childhood that they ain't got to recover from. That's the main. Whether you got one child, 5 children, you pour into your children. Like, I'm not a yeller. I don't yell at my son because he's a listener. He listens, so I don't have to yell at him. His father, you know what I'm saying, the man that he look up to, he don't yell at him. You know what I'm saying? So he got 2 parents that just literally let him shine. But he respects us so much to where we don't have to go into no type of physical, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just, I can't say he's perfect, but damn near, you know what I'm saying? So, and and shout out to his dad for breaking that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Me and my son's father, we didn't have, our mothers and, fathers really, you know what I'm saying, growing up. But we had our grandmothers. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our grandmothers and they were so hands-on and they poured so much into us. And so, shout out to him for, being a teammate with me and, and giving, like, my son loves his father. That's the best thing. That's the best thing I could have gave him. You know what I'm saying? Was a good dad. You can't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I honor that. And, I randomly tell my baby daddy all the time, like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's needed. So, I tell women all the time, if your children got a father, a good father that pour into your kids, like, be more appreciative. Because it's a lot of kids, especially boys that need that guidance and they don't have it. So I'm just grateful, for that, being able to give them that, it's the blessing. But I preach therapy and I preach mental health, and I just think that's something everybody should get more in tune with. It's okay to go to therapy. I've had to go, you know how many times I've had to go to therapy? Like, I have gone to therapy 2, 3, 4 different occasions because before I sit there and drown in my depression, I'm going to talk to somebody. But therapy has, and mental health in our community, in the black community, was taken for a joke for so long. And then the suicide rate in black people started doubling up, and we like, what the heck? What? That ain't shit that we do.
Then it just turned into scream out like, and now it's all street shit. It's just like
no, y'all are at war with yourself. Right. You got to heal. Right. You know what I'm saying? You have to heal and you have to forgive people, not for them but for you. Until you forgive a person, you never gonna be okay. So I'm big on forgiveness. That's why I move on fast. I done made peace with it. That's why you tell me I love. Like, that's why I move on fast. If I ain't in a relationship, I go get another because I not already healed, you forgive, but I'm finna go love somebody else. I ain't finna sit here 2-3 years and be fuck that shit. I'm getting a new bitch. Like, that's how it is. Like, I don't care what the history was. Like, I swear to God, I forgive you. I'm gonna let you do what you gonna do. I'm the most peaceful ex you can ever have because I swear to God, I'm finna go love somebody else. But you just gotta heal and you gotta forgive and you gotta be able to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself. A lot of people don't like themselves. That's the problem. A lot of people, that's why they need so much attention from society and they need to feel accepted because they don't like themselves. I love me. I love the fuck out of me, so I don't care if nobody like me.
See, it's hard for people to find love within themselves because they can't get past that. I'm still healing stage. Yep. I'm still fucked up from this. Look, you can't do shit about it, but goddamn fix it where you at now. Like, look, make peace with it. It is what it is. Right. If it's somebody out there trying to love you, trying to support you, if it's something out there that you want to do in life, you gotta go do that shit, bro. Because what happened in the past, it's only so much you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, take your precautionary measures, set your boundaries, make your peace. But at the end of the day, when you wake up, and go brush your teeth, when that person that's looking back at you, it won't ever be anybody in the world, in this being, in this time, that's gonna love you more than that person that's looking back at you. And with that, we gotta go to break. We're gonna be right back with more of the Black Currency Exchange Show. The CEO poor decisions up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
So wacky in there. It's the wacky castle bouncer at TNC's bounce house and water slide. You think this is fun? Wait till we up next. Yeah. All right, didn't see you there. I told you that was more fun. This is the tropical marble. Look at these kids. Woo! Splashing. They're splashing. I'm gonna get some fun with them. Only at TNC's bounce houses and water slides. Come on, kids. TNC's bounce houses and water slides. Fireball! 22 feet of fun and vinyl right there, baby. At TNC's bounce houses and water slides. This is the fire marble. 22 feet of fun and vinyl. TNC's bounce houses and water slides. TNC's bounce houses and water slides. I just got off. How you doing, Mr.
What's up, man? What's going on?
With TNC's bounce houses and water slides.
Okay,
See your initial right there.
you got me down for 3 hours. I don't want it for 24.
We can change that. It's gonna be 24.
Oh, you try to play me, huh?
Not today.
Okay. Not today?
Not today, sir.
Why you ain't got no shoes on? What you...
We had to test out the water slides. Don't tell my boss, but they work.
Did y'all spray it down, though?
All the time, every time.
I'm just saying.
No COVID this way. Sanitation. TNC's bounce houses and water slides.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
What time you gonna come pick it up?
We'll be at the same time tomorrow in 24 hours, 25.
So it's for today. You have it
Tomorrow, yes,
four.
sir.
How many back there?
Should be 4, 3, or 4.
4, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many you ordered, sir?
3.
3 will be right there.
I appreciate it, man.
TNC bounce houses and water slides.
What do you think life would be like if the street mentality wasn't so strong? Like if black people actually were more into, reading books, we had more black lawyers, we had more black real estate agents, we had more just, black CEOs of, those natures.
Man, to be real, bruh, man, I think it'll be like the movie Black Panther on some shit. Like, cause, bruh, we could really do some things. And I ended up, speaking of Black Wall Street, bro, I had went up there to Oklahoma, to Tulsa. And I sat up there and seen it, bro, with my own eyes. And got the background of the story and everything like that. And that was the first black millionaires in America there. But they seen how they were thriving and making so much bread without them. They had to go in and bomb the place. Like they had real planes bombing Tulsa, Black Wall Street. And that was back in what, like 1920? That was 100 years ago. So just think if we would have been, they never would have did that. 100 years from then to now, man, we'd be like Wakanda, bro.
My black is beautiful. Just like our black is beautiful. All of us as a culture. My black is beautiful because there's nothing like a melanated being, period. I don't care. It's something about us. We got the swag, we got the intelligence, we got the vibe, we have the spirituality of it. We are the original people. All great ideas come from us, and we inspire everybody and everything. Anything created great on this planet started with the black person. And that's how I know my black is beautiful.
And we back with more of the Black Currency Exchange Show. Mrs. Poor Decisions herself, the big dog, the big Georgia Bulldog. You know what she is in the building, Miss Miesha. Oh man, like so far, I can say I've been getting more, you know, women influence on here, and just knowing that you're, you know, so diverse with everything that you do, I want to, you know, tap more into the Poor Decisions, so we can, you know, give people like a little background on that. So, Poor Decisions. That's a hell of a name.
I love it, man.
And it's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, how did all that start? You know what I'm saying? Getting a name. I seen you took a poll.
I took a poll. Shout out to Kiana. Shout out to Jada. Some might know about Kiana, some might know about Jada. But I took a poll. Well, I didn't even take a poll. I put a post on Facebook once I decided to start the business, and I think I was just like, what should I name it? And like when she dropped Poor Decisions, like it was no second guessing. It was nothing more, nothing less. So soon as I got that name, I immediately got on the site, you know, got my LLC. Less than 24 hours later, Poor Decisions was there. Like we was there. And so, you know, I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? I love the name. Like, it's so classy, but it's lit. So I took Poor Decisions, you know, and I put the acronym on Poor, and I had seen it, you know, floating around on Facebook. I had seen it floating around on Twitter. So I put, you know, the acronym on it, and Poor Decisions stands for Provide, Offer, Uplift, and Rebuild. And that's literally what bartending is. You know, we provide a service, you know what I'm saying? And the service we provide is so top tier. Like, I'm not the bartender that's gonna shut the fuck up. You know, like when you book me, like I try to add to the party. I try to add to the vibe. I've did some amazing events for some amazing people. And it's people that's really locked in with me. Like, if they can't book me, they ain't booking at all. You know what I'm saying? So I've locked in with some great people.
Now, before we tap into the people that you tapped in with, like, what are some of like the major events that you know, like some of your main events? Do you do mainly like parties? Do you do mainly baby showers? Do you do mainly weddings? Like, what are some of your like?
I'm the wedding.
That's you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's you?
Wedding queen.
Lockdown?
Oh yeah. Like, I've done some great parties, but weddings, I love weddings, and I'll be back there crying at them people weddings. They don't even be knowing. I love. I be back there crying. I had a wedding Saturday in Hattiesburg. Shout out to Hattiesburg. Look, shout out to Hattiesburg. They done locked down with Poor Decisions. I love it. I had a wedding in Hattiesburg. I was back there crying. I be at these people events crying and eating.
How many you done done so far this year? You would say 2023.
That's crazy. I can't even remember.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, goddamn. That's how you know you doing shit.
Look, no, I'm dead. Like, I would have to sit here and pull up my invoice thing and really scroll. And man, I've been booked this year.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are amazing. I've been booked like crazy. I've had some weddings, and you know, I give out awards every year, and so I was supposed to drop them on my 2-year anniversary, but I've been so busy. So I do awards like Party of the Year, Wedding of the Year, Event of the Year. And with that, and it runs from year to year. So it runs from June to June, because that's when I started my company. And so, and with those, when you win those awards, like Wedding of the Year gets a free reception. You know, Party of the Year gets another free party. Event of the Year, like, I go and they don't pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I pick those.
That's sweet.
But like, I pick them. It's not based on, you know, how much money you spent with me. Like, it's a whole category that from your guests. Like, people don't understand, your guests make a difference in these things. How we're treated, how the setup is. When the easier you make it for us to come in and make your day, you know what I'm saying? So I got to get ready to give those awards out they getting ready to come, so I can't wait to drop. But I've been booked, man.
I know it. I be seeing it. And something else I want people to know is my girl goddamn accept crypto. Is she? You know, look.
Yeah, you can definitely book poor decisions with cryptocurrency.
Like, what was how? Like, what's that? Let me get words. Like, small business. You know what I'm saying? How long you been in business?
This will be year 2.
2 years in business. You already accepted cryptocurrency.
Yeah, because I did everything right from the jump. You got to get that paperwork. I put that shit to. All my shit.
Black currency exchange for a reason.
Hey, look, all my paperwork I got from the beginning. And, you know, when I immediately signed up for, you know, Square and all these, you know, business type accounts, you know, it made it better for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm able to use Afterpay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why I said you added that. Look. Oh my God. Look.
Yeah.
That shit there. That was a game changer. How does that even work with alcohol? Like Afterpay?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool as a motherfucker too.
And I love it because if
Man,
you know
that's
people
cool.
that's booking a weddings are expensive, birthday parties are expensive.
Yeah.
If I'm able to give somebody an experience, and I think my budget, if me not pulling up, it's like anywhere from 50 to like 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? That they can do through my company. And you know that should be tight. So if you can get what you want, if you can get $1,000 worth of service from me and got to pay them $100 every 4 weeks, then it's a win-win, or however it worked. You know what I'm saying? So it was something I did not for me, but for my people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
if you want to come out and pay me $1,000 at one time, cool, I love you. But if you can, I'm getting paid off top, and you can take that up with Afterpay. Everything good. We in the clear. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a blessing to my business, man.
I know it.
It's been a blessing.
I know it.
Cause before they pay a deposit, they can just pay their first payment and have their whole shit paid off.
That's also great for if you want to build get you a business credit line.
Oh yeah.
Cause you got the income coming in every like 4 weeks, 3, however. You know what I'm saying? Like, and depending on how many weddings you're doing at a time that have used Afterpay, that builds up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I gotta shout out Square, man. I've been with them since day one, and I know people got
They got their
different opinions.
I was gonna use it. But the reviews on it made me a little no.
But let me tell you something. Since I've been with them, like I ain't got no problems. Like I love Square. I was telling another one of my friends about it. Like my invoices. They make sure all my paperwork good, you know, my sales, my reports, with my numbers in the green, if they fall into the red, my sales from last year compared to this year, like, they do everything for me. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody want a refund? I don't indulge in that. Like, they handle all of that. You know what I'm saying? They issue refunds. You call them, I need a refund from Poor Decisions. You never have to have no communication with me. So, you know, because I ain't got time to work with numbers and stuff. Like, I still work. I still do. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to get something that was helpful for me. But I've been with Square so long, I don't have to go to the bank and get no business loan because I've been with them so long, I can take out a business loan through them. And I don't pay them no monthly fee. They just get 1.3% of my sales, you know.
To make the difference. Okay.
So I've been with them, you know, and I've accumulated so much with them that I have business loan offers, but I'm still running Poor Decisions off Poor Decisions. I have not took no business loans. My business is running itself. I go to work, you know what I'm saying? I love going to work. It keep me humble, and I go to work. And, you know, because I love to work. And you can never have too much money, but I'm not going to bankrupt my business trying to, you know, do 2-in-1. I'm only 2 years in. So my business runs itself. I don't interfere with, you know, my business and personal. I can have $15 on my personal money, but that's all I got, you know. So,
you really got down, you changing the dynamic, because I don't think people like really just see, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing. Right. Like they just see, she said Afterpay.
Yeah.
They just see the result.
Right.
But they don't understand like the real business side, the technical analytics side of it. I'm like,
that's when I say business owner. Like, I take pride in that because I literally have set up certain things for my business that not only benefits me but benefits my consumers. And it makes it easier for them. Yeah, you got people that still like to cash out me and this and that, which is perfectly fine. I got a lot of regulars. They handle me any kind of way. I love them to death. They've been rocking with me since that way. You know, all of my invoices and all of my weddings and parties, they go through invoices. And they go through my company because that's the big revenue. So that's what makes it, you know. So if you just buying a drink for $6, cash at me. But you got a wedding and you want to spend $1,500, I got to drop your invoice. You know, so this will be my first year having to file business taxes, and that's a gift and a curse.
I've done it before. I've done it before. Look, as long as everything is right.
Oh yeah, everything is right. The company that I got my LLC through, Ink File, like I just pay them a fee, and they do it quarterly. So I go and I pay them. I pay them folks for everything.
Cause I know
I ain't messing up no paperwork.
So LLC through Ink File. Before I move on a little bit, would it be an LLC through there? A lot of people, you know, have to be registered just in one state. Where are you registered at? Like, are you registered, you know,
I'm licensed, bonded, and insured. I can go wherever I want to go.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I got some really good insurance, man. I got license, like, we can go. You know, when you book poor decisions and we step on the scene, you're immediately insured. And everybody in that business is immediately insured. So if your uncle get drunk and cut your other uncle, like, I ain't leaving. You get drunk, you bust a window in one of them events, I ain't leaving. I'm filing the claim. You know, we got $300K in property damage as long as we on the scene. $2 million all over. You know, I'm talking about on black and white, you know, paperwork. I done posted it on Facebook because I'm real legit, you know what I'm saying? I got $2 million worth of insurance on my company.
See, and that's a good thing because being liable, you know what I'm saying, for anything. Somebody drank your liquor, they say they drunk your alcohol, I got drunk, now you liable. Yeah. So knowing that you
if they get drunk or whatever and they go, even if they get drunk and they leave and they go get into a car accident and some shit happen and, you know, somebody want to try to go, you know, whatever. I'm filing the claim. Let them, my insurance company gonna take care of that. Whatever they got to fight, they gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't cheap, but I ain't losing my business from negligence. So I had to do what I had to do, and you know, to protect something that I'm building. You know what I'm saying? And I plan on expanding, and you know, I've hit some states. You know what I'm saying? I done hit some states.
Will we ever see a poor decisions? You gonna ever get a shot?
Look, let me tell you, I have my moments. Like some days I want to get a shop, some days I want to open up a sports bar, but the politics and all the shit that come with that, like I'm doing so good with how I'm doing stuff. I might get into, you know, packaging and, you know, put some of my stuff in some of these local stores. I'll probably end up linking with some local businesses.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
But as far as me opening up a spot right now, like I'm okay. Like I got PTSD from the shit. Like I'm straight. No, I don't think people understand that. Payroll, taxes, all of this. I got everything lined up and the money coming in, and right now with me really being a one-woman army, except for the people that come in and help me, the money don't leave the house. The money ain't leaving. All the money come to me. I'm balancing all the money just don't go nowhere. So all the money stay home.
Now let me ask. I know you gotta have a lot of popular flavors. Now I see you got one right here.
Yes. Look.
I got one in my hand.
Now, hey, DT, I just mixed that up before I got here, so I don't know what it is. I ain't got no name for it, so I don't know. I just mixed it up.
We gonna we're gonna call this the Capone special.
Yeah, you gotta put a name on it.
Yeah,
this right here.
This for me. This Capone special.
This is the F and N. This the fuck nigga free. This here is made with Crown Peach. Look, I dropped I have a drink menu. I really ain't officially dropped it. That really touches bases with music, because I like music too, you know what I'm saying? So I got some drinks on there named after some of the hottest songs, some of the hottest albums. I got a Richest Op drink, you know. I even fucked around and got an almost healed drink. Yeah, Dirk dropped this summer. I didn't like the shit, but he was here. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped this one, and look, this one took off, but I gotta get you that Blue Dolphin. The Blue Dolphin, that's my #1 seller. Hey, shout out to Tim. Shout out to Undeniable Flavors. That's his best drink. That's the only thing he wants from me. I can't get him to drink nothing else, but that's my #1 seller.
That shit. Hey, I see why I support this. Cause it's like it's smooth as fuck too.
Yeah, it's gonna go down so smooth. And when you get up and think you finna go have you a good time.
Oh God, this that shit this that shit like some wine.
It's all about mixing and how you mix. You know what I'm saying? And I put love into every drink that I do. And I'm not big on drinking. Like I don't drink a lot. I'm not hard liquor like that. Yeah, I don't drink my shit.
People,
y'all crazy.
I feel like I get looked at sideways. Like some days, I have my moments. I want to drink some Bumbu or some Douce or something like that. But a lot of times I just want to drink something, you know what I'm saying, like a little bit more, on the sweet side. Because it's like, look, I'm not no hard. I'm a smoker. I just need something, you know what I'm saying. Just gonna put me up in there. I'm a vibe, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, most
just chill out. You know what I'm saying. So something like this, yeah.
I love it, but I do eventually though. Like I've been looking into buying me a barrel. Like I do eventually want to make my own bourbon. Like I don't want to make no cognac. I want to make my own bourbon. And probably make, my own wine or something like that. But I want to get into that part of bartending. I want to get into that part of, creating some type of product like that. Because I love, like, a lot of people don't know, but I love bourbon. You know what I'm saying? But in my line of work and the people that, you know what I'm saying, who consume products from me, like, trying to introduce them to bourbon is crazy. But, it's the better life of drinking.
I know you're a bartender, so you might look at me sideways. But like when it comes to like bourbon or you know what I'm saying, just a regular whiskey or something like that, like I'll mix it with some sweet tea.
That's ghetto.
Hey, look.
Listen, See, it depends on what kind of bourbon you drinking though.
Look, I'm mix with some sweet tea. Hennessy, I mix with
well, yeah, you drinking cognac, so that's understandable. A lot of people drink cognac. Look, I really want the black community to let Hennessy and Douce go.
I'm not a fan of Hennessy for real. I just tried Bumbu not too long ago.
Bumbu is good.
I really fuck with Bumbu.
Bumbu is absolutely. I think Lil Wayne got ties in Bumbu. I think that's it. Yeah, Bumbu is absolutely immaculate. But I really want us to let Patron go. I want us to let Hennessy go. I want us to let Douce go.
Like Casamigos. We still Google Casamigos?
Whatever. They gonna do what they want to do. I really want people to drink Don Julio.
Shit, you know, they just gonna say, they might well gonna get on the Remy too, shit.
Yeah, some 1738 or something. Get you some pure white Hennessy, but look, if you want a nice smooth drink though, get you some Blantons. Blantons is absolutely amazing. It's probably gonna run you like $90 to $115 a bottle, but it ain't nothing that you just drink on a daily basis. You get you one of them square ice cubes and put you a 2-finger shot. And
that's something you would put with a cigar. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. That's what I meant.
That's that Republican drink.
Yeah. I caught my man and sit back like this.
That's that Republican drinking.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, you got cigar in one hand, you got drinking, yeah.
Stop drinking alcohol with Red Bull. It's bad for your heart. I'm just saying, we're just gonna.
They be fucking it up.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It be I think. Is it Incredible Hulk that it be going into?
No, it's just people. Like when you book me, I don't offer Red Bull. Like I don't do energy drinks. Like that's one thing I've never provided. I will never provide.
I know Red Bull is one of them things people don't goddamn mix with damn near anything.
Yeah, it's really not. I just really try to tell people that it's really not good to mix alcohol with energy drinks. But if you come, like I work at Treasure Bay, so if you come in and you order a vodka and Red Bull, I can't tell you no. But Poor Decisions do not do anything dealing with alcohol and energy drinks. And none of my drinks are made with anything, like I don't use citrus a lot. I don't use a lot of pineapple juice and stuff. I'm heavy on cranberry juice. A lot of my drinks, what people don't know, is made with B8 Splash. like you healthy. Like it's a lot. I mix drinks that good. Like that Blue Dolphin is made with blue raspberry body warmer. You know what I'm saying? Like and lemonade.
I love it.
So you drunk, but you that's why a lot of people don't wake up. They might get drunk, but they're not gonna wake up with no hangovers, or anything like that.
Now,
Like,
let me ask. I know you we was talking a little bit on camera, because a lot of people drink drinks, and you ran into a couple influencers.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of them is my boy. Your real name's Clarence.
Look, I had the opportunity to do a wedding where Anthony Mackie was the best man, and that was probably one of the breaking points in my career, and it really showed me that like I got this. He didn't want to be the spotlight or the main attraction, so he hung out by the bar all night. He drink Jack Daniels. That's all he wants. So I had a bottle of Jack, and I just hey, you take that bottle. You just hold that bottle down. But it was really one of those moments where I was just like, I can really mingle with anybody. Like I literally have the personality and the diversity to adjust to any situation. And it was big, and he was real supportive. And my sister still keeps in contact with him, to this day. And he was great, and it was a great opportunity for my company. And he did, take a picture with me, and I posted the picture. We just had the time of our life, and it was really big for me. So that was a great opportunity. Shout out to Miss Nigeria for that booking and for their experience. James and Sydney put me on that wedding. So shout out to my bro and sis. They put me on there. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta shout my boy, because a lot of people don't know that's again who him and Stacey Smith are the people that got me started into the camera game. Anybody that know them, they had the city on lock. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best cameramen in the city. You know what I'm saying? So for them to take me under their wing, gotta give them their flowers. Now, your other influencer friend that you ran into, my boy, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Easy E from Compton.
Yeah, I linked with him through my homeboy. Shout out to Bud. That's one of my best male friends. I love him so much. He was on FaceTime with him one day, and then I got on the phone. It was my birthday.
Yeah, but in Miami. Yeah.
And we was able to get on the phone, and we was able to chop it up, you know what I'm saying? And I can always go through my homeboy if I need to reach out to him, and vice versa. Real cool dude, But I've had run-ins with a lot of people, but I'm generally on building relationships. Yeah. I don't use it for no type of fame, no type of clout, because I literally want to have emotion that I can say nobody else gave to me. So I'm really big on building relationships. So if I do need them, it's like, well, shit, you've been rocking with me 10 years. You ain't never asked me for nothing, so I got you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on, just genuinely caring, you know what I'm saying, and being that person for people instead of, using it to some type of advantage. I don't have no ulterior motives with nobody that's a part of my life or nobody that I'm building relationships with. Like, it be all pure, genuine love. You know what I'm saying?
So, before we go, something I do want to hit on that I want a lot of business people is know, and you can talk personally about it too, is just the customer service side of why people continue to book you, why people continue to come back. Because when it comes to supporting black business, people be like, I want to support black business, but they be like, it's in discounts this, I can't support you because, what I'm saying, your customer service bad, somebody, your product ain't meeting your customer service. So for your product, for your service, and just for your overall personality and character to all merge together, like, how do you keep that, together? You know what I'm saying?
Because I ain't got no rules. Like, a lot of these businesses, they got too many rules. I don't have no rules. No deposit, no date is my only rule. No payment, no product. Like, that's all I want to be. But I don't have no, you can only write me if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you think you need my services and that green light on my inbox, write me. I've gotten a lot of bookings after midnight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the rules and regulations that everybody else have because I'm dealing with alcohol. So if you book or don't book, it's going to get drunk. So it's easier for me to, you know, stay, you know, booked, and I just have their personality. I make everybody feel like family. After I do an event for somebody, I check back in on them. I give them footage, you know what I'm saying? And I send them videos so they can see that I wasn't just there because you booked me. I really enjoyed myself. I love to make my people feel like home. Like, I will come from behind that bar and dance with your 86-year-old uncle if I'm at your event, if he want to dance, you know? I'm really hands-on when I do these events. I'm not, I feel like every time I go to one, I feel like a cousin that's just doing a favor for a family member. Like, I'm not behind that bar. I'm in line with your grandma at the buffet getting something to eat. They be like, oh, you can eat. I be like, oh, I was. You ain't have to tell me. I've never did an event where I did not eat. I eat every time. But it really makes people, you know, comfortable with you, though. Like, she just came in like family and everybody has a good time. When I go to these events, I leave with like 2-3 new friends.
Oh God.
I leave with 2-3 new friends, and you know what I'm saying? It's big. I did a wedding in Cleveland, Mississippi, up north in the country or whatever, for a lady named Arlena Coleman, and we friends on Facebook, and I love to death, and I watch her kids, and I be like, y'all need the barbecue. I'll come up there and bartend for free, but the vibe and the love was so real and genuine that I still like to keep in contact with them. I think I'm friends on Facebook with everybody I've ever did an event for.
Shit, I believe it.
Like, and I'm glad that, because you know I'm so unfiltered and I say some crazy stuff sometimes. So I'm so glad that my people still book me and still see my professionalism, even though I get on social media and say anything. But a lot of times that's why people book me, because they want to experience that in person. Like, I want to see if this lady really throw it off like this in person. So yes, come do my wedding reception. I want to turn up with you. So I'm grateful though. It's been a great 2 years. I've been bartending for 10 years consecutively. I've never done anything else. And so I'm 2 years in my business, and I've done so much in 2 years. Like, by year 5, I'm gonna be like, that's usually about the time span they say. Yeah, I won't even be personally doing the events. Like, I'm gonna have a whole staff, and I just want to shout out to everybody who's ever came and helped and assisted me in any of these events. Like, it takes a village sometimes, and I have friends and people that genuinely care about my business that come in and they work these events. Like, I had 2 weddings Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So I had to bring in people to come in and work, and they never complain, and they go and they represent who I am. And so if you've ever done anything for me dealing with poor decisions and birthday parties and events, I greatly appreciate you, because I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? I can only do so much by myself. So I can't have 4 different me's. So I'm grateful to have people that can come in and imitate me and make sure that my business is ran, and we run it off integrity, and we run it off a good time, and we're a vibe, and we're honest, and we treat people like family. So
I love it. Now, I know we got to get up off here. There's so much more that we can talk about.
We can do this all day.
I know, it's so much more we could talk about. But before we go, drop your social handles and let people know where they can find you, where they can book you at. Shout out anybody else that, you know what I'm saying, that helped you this far, you know what I'm saying? This your spotlight moment. Have your moment.
Look, if you, for any bookings or inquiries, you can go to my Facebook business page. That's where my main source of, you know, communication is. So you can reach me on Facebook, Poor Decisions, Decisions with a Z, or you can write me on my personal page, Miesha Autman. I do a lot of bookings through my personal page, because that's where everybody have me at. Any final shout outs? Yes. Once again, thank you to everybody who's been rocking with me since day one, not just with Poor Decisions. I've worked a lot of bars on the coast. I got some people that have, you know, stuck with me no matter where I've been. Y'all always supported. Shout out to Cecilia Banks. She has been locked in with me every event that she does. Her family does. Like, nobody else is getting booked. So she's one of my loyal most. I mean, she rocks with me. She ain't getting up for nobody else, not even a Coke. So I love her for that. For, you know, keeping, you know, money in my pocket. Shout out to all the other black businesses on the coast. You know, I want to see more of togetherness. Yes. Instead of more competition, because we got so much talent. It's so many people on the coast that can do great things.
Thanks.
So
Thanks.
that's why I'm one of them people, you know what I'm saying, I love to collab. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down for collabs. I want to see everybody eat. So shout out to all the other black businesses on the coast. I really, 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 really wish nothing but love and success for you all. I got some works coming with them damn burgers for Moss Point Homecoming. So that's in the work. Shout out once again to Undeniable Flavor Chef Tim. He is always rocking with me. Real solid dude. Hey, if you're looking for me, you know where to find me.
And with that, man, I sure appreciate you coming on the show. Showing love,
anytime.
you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure y'all put poor decisions, man. This has been a great season. The season finale finna drop, so make sure y'all tune in, man. With that, BCE show, you got this motherfucker.